water peeing out through the ceiling. I'm just going to try and, I just don't think it's on the cistern. I've had a good look around. I'm going to try and get this pan out, but it's proving difficult. See some of the tiles. It's not great. If I can get this boxing off, I can have a look behind. It's probably just on the flush pipe or the pan connector. The pan's screwed down in like 3 places. I can't get that boxing off because I can't get that screw out the back. And it's got a lat going across. So what I might try and do is just unscrew that and see if the pan will pull out. Well, I really want that out. On it. I think the toilet's cemented down as well. I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to get this toilet out in one piece. It's just cemented down, it's absolutely solid. I can try, but it's not going to end well. Come on. Got that bit of boxing off. Still don't know if I can get the toilet out though. I still don't know 100% where it's leaking. think. Because it's cracked in between the tiles now, it's loose. I just can't get it up. I want to go home. The floor's all left in the car. There we go. She's free. I guess it was leaking on the pan connector. Looking at it, been straight through the hole in the ceiling. We'll see what we got to fix it. So I'm going to use a short flexi pan connector, and I'm going to find a new rubber flush pipe and push all that back. I don't like flexi pan connectors. That is a short one. I also carry a long one in the van as well. I think that will just be perfect. So I'm going to find a new internal flush pipe cone in the van. My mate thought he'd got one. I'm sure I'll have one in my van. New short pan connector flexi. I think it only leaked when you flushed, apparently. That's minging, isn't it? Wish I hadn't done that. So my mate's going to clean all this area up. Only came to give my hand. I get all the good ones. Put a new one of them on. Hopefully that's short enough. If not, we'll use a standard straight pan connector. I should have one of them in the van as well. Sometimes the flexis give you a little bit more play, to be honest with you. We'll clean all the silicone off, clean all that up, and to be honest with you, the tiles, I'll have to see what I can bed them back down with. It's a bit rubbish, but Jacob will clean this off and we'll get going. I'll have to be honest, they're all a bit loose. We'll probably just have to trap that back in or bed it back on with some else. You can only do your best. What can you do? Get this clear up. Some of the jobs you get. That's the old one. Clean it all best we can. It's not going to be perfect. Deep breath. Deep breaths. that?
No white.
Got no white?
Only CT1, but there's not enough.
So I'll have some in my van. Oops. I don't know if that pan connector is going to be too long.
Looks like it.
No, it's going to be miles too long. You got normal? You got a normal one in your van?
I had two, but I put them both up the office this morning.
Office? You did, yeah?
Yeah, because I didn't need them yesterday. Put them in the stores.
You joking?
No.
Jacob did have one on his van. He didn't, I'm just saying that to make him feel better. He put them both back in the stores. Straight pan connector. Good job I've got a well-stocked van. There's nothing I ain't got on that van. Get this pushed in there like that. Like that. Everybody's going to call me rough here. I always put a beaded silicone around the front of my flush pipe cone. Like that. On these concealed cisterns. You can call me rough if you want, but that'll never leak. Cue the haters on that one. It's about one of the only things I like silicone. Just make sure everything gets pushed back. Oh, that pan is not really lining up too well, Jacob. It's because it's kicking up at the front still. You haven't got any silicone lubricant grease, have you, Jacob? Any lubricant grease in your bag, have you?
What, is this not good for it?
Not really.
Okay.
Just some lubricant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you got some lubricant. Perfect. Just lube everything up. It's because the pan's kicking up at the front.
Yeah. Do you not want to put silicone on like that?
Nah, not really.
Why not?
It's just not. You shouldn't really need to, mate.
Yeah, fair enough.
You should just be able to push everything back.
That's not fully blocked.
I know. I'm going to break the pan.
It's going.
So much underneath it.
Just the tyres.
It was tight on the front. Come on, Thomas.
There we go.
Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Beautiful.
Do you want to give it a flush? No,
I'll give it a flush. We'll have to tighten that loose seat up as well. Jacob's just got us downstairs to make sure we've got no leaks because it's pouring through the ceiling. I think it should be fine. Hopefully. And we'll just get everything tidied up and made it in. Leaking. Oh good, it's not leaking now. Obviously I just have to try and put this back best I can. I'll just re-silicone around the back, have a tidy up. I might just bed these floor tiles back on with a bit of summits, put the boxing back, and that's sort of best you can do. You're not going to make a miracle. It ain't leaking. We'll get it screwed back down. I say I'll do my best for the old boy, but you can only do your best, and that is it. We reckon this one's going to have to be an elbow joint, innit? Jesus, not much I can do about the gap. It's how it was before. I'm just going to seal it up for the old boy and get it sorted for him. That's the best I can do with that. I know it's not brilliant, but it ain't leaking. Sometimes you can literally only do your best, so that's it. I went in and it was light, now it's dark. That's that job all sorted. It took probably about an hour and a half. Probably started it a bit late in the day, but only came to give my mate a hand because he was struggling. Sometimes you can only do your best on jobs, as you can appreciate. It's not perfect, but that's what the customer wanted. The customer didn't want a leaking toilet. It was obviously coming straight through the ceiling downstairs. So I'm going home now. I'm going to go and have a shower. I'm going to go get my tea, and I feel like going to bed. So yeah, that's just real wheel plumbing. It's not pretty sometimes, but you can only do your best. My Saturday off lasted about 10 minutes. Just been called to this one. Fill loop spraying out. Expansion vessel split. PRV don't open. Pressure's really high. I'd have to find a drain cock somewhere. Let the pressure go. Put a new fill loop on. New expansion vessel. New PRV. And that should get this one sorted. I've just shaken this PRV a few times and managed to get it to open. I have shut that pump valve off. All I'm going to do is nip and get a new new vessel because I haven't got one. It's knackered anyway. You're not going to recharge that because it's full of water. It's split. And as I say, I will swap that PRV as well. But yeah, hopefully this will stop leaking now, and we'll also put the double check valve on the right side to make it easier. That fill loop we're letting by anyway. That's why it's overpressurised, and that's probably why it split the vessel. So I've cracked that nut there. Pressure's obviously all gone. Just get this vessel lifted off, and we'll nip and get a new one. These are sometimes tricky. It's just the screws at the back. But we'll get that off. And as I say, that definitely needs changing. That definitely needs changing, and that definitely needs changing. Right, that's got everything stripped off. I'll get a new PRV out of the van, a new fill loop. I'm just going to nip off and get a vessel, drop it straight back on. So, new fill loop, new 3-bar pressure relief. I know this one's got a gauge, but it'll be straight swap that with the male irons. Some of the new ones are copper to copper, so that'll do that. And as I say, I'm not going to have an expansion vessel in the van, just because I don't carry everything. But I'll bang that on, and we should be good.